Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Searles and this is my week 2 discussion post for MPA 520. So in terms of the overview, my situation involves a large-scale power outage in Riverside County with the cause of the outage being unknown to the public. In this presentation, I'll explain some of the leadership theories that would be ideal in 4 different timelines. So the leadership styles for the first 3 hours would include, I believe, including the scenarios are autocratic leadership and charismatic leadership. Autocratic leadership, which is also known as authoritarian leadership, is a leadership style characterized by individual control over all decisions with little input from group members. Autocratic leaders typically make decisions based on their ideas and judgments and rarely accept advice from followers. Autocratic leadership involves absolute authoritarian control over a group, and the first instance of crisis situations is typically characterized by panic and needs a leader who will make decisions amidst all the confusion, making autocratic leaders ideal for such a situation as this. Charismatic leadership. In a crisis situation, I believe that we would want a leader who would inspire hope and action from people. This leadership style, fits the characteristics in terms of being a charismatic leader. Charismatic leadership is a type of leadership that combines charm and interpersonal connections as well as a level of persuasiveness that's helpful in terms of motivating others. Charismatic leaders can motivate and inspire their teams towards a greater goal. They do this by tapping into their team members' emotions, creating a sense of trust, passion, and purpose greater than themselves. In this case, charismatic leaders would, in essence, inspire the team involved and help in motivating, them towards working towards a resolution. At the same time, inspiring hope to the residents of Riverside County. So the leadership style for the first 3 days would include transactional leadership. Transactional leaders are leaders who are focused on results. They're good at supervision, organization, and performance. Transactional leaders value order and structure, which makes them ideal in providing direction during a time of heightened confusion. Charismatic leadership would be needed as well. At this stage of the process, charismatic leadership is still required, absolutely. You'll want people to be motivated to finding, a solution and having a unified sense of purpose. In addition, the team dealing with the crisis at this point in time may be having some sort of burnout after having worked, long and tedious amounts of hours. They'd want a leader who would ultimately give them that boost of energy to keep them going. Leadership styles for the first 3 weeks would include participative leadership, also known as democratic leadership. This is a style of leadership in which all members of the organization work together to make decisions. At this stage of the crisis, things should be getting back to normalcy, with an in-depth investigation taking place into what actually happened. We'd want a leader who, will encourage participation of members to solicit ideas of what happened and how to prevent such a situation from happening again. I think that would also call for some servant leadership. This is a leadership philosophy in which the goal of the leader is to serve. Servant leadership is based on the idea that leaders prioritize serving the greater good. In such a case, we'd want a leader who will want to interact with the broader community with the spirit of service as they deal with the aftermath of the crisis. The leadership styles that would be needed for the first 3 months include transformational leadership. As the name suggests, transformational leadership is a change-based leadership. It's where leaders work with teams or followers beyond their immediate self-interest to identify needed change, creating a vision to guide the change. In this scenario, transformational leadership will be required to create long-lasting solutions with inclusion of the team members. It would also call for some participative leadership. Transformational leadership usually works hand in hand with participative leadership. In this regard, a suitable leader should constantly keep the team engaged in making substantive substantive steps towards recovery and prevention of a similar situation. Well, I definitely enjoyed spending some time with you, and I hope you enjoyed the same. Good luck on all of your presentations this week, and I will see you all soon. Take care.